My name is Adam Cogan and I'm in my final year of my MSc. My work looks at the effects of heat on the digestion characteristics of cheddar cheese and comparing it to unheated cheese. For years, the World Health Organization and other health bodies have suggested that we reduce our consumption of saturated fats to below 10% as it's perceived to have a negative impact on our blood lipid profile. But it's actually more complex than this because studies have shown that fat consumed from cheese matrices and other dairy matrices of similar composition actually have vastly different impacts on cardiovascular health. The cheese matrix effect is a hot topic of interest that suggests we look at the overall health impact of a food instead of only looking at its individual nutritional value and components. So instead, we should be looking at the overall food structure, the nutritional value, and how all the components interact with one another. Clinical trials have actually shown that fat consumed from a cheese matrix does not have a negative impact on blood lipid profile, and to date we still don't know for sure why this may be. It's suggested that calcium and fat consumed from the cheese forms insoluble soaps in the intestine, and that this actually makes it more difficult for the body to absorb fat. Understanding factors that influence calcium or free fatty acid release from the protein matrix is key. My work aims to provide an understanding of how this cheese matrix effect works and whether we still get this phenomenon when heat is applied. Heated and unheated cheese were digested and compared using an in vitro semi-dynamic digestive system, which closely mimics human digestion system. Initial results from the gastric digestion phase have suggested that free fat is released at a faster rate in the heated sample than the unheated, and that this fat is actually retained for longer in the gastric digestion and that it floats to the top of the stomach. I hope to take the gastric emptying points and look at lipid and calcium content, as well as set up an intestinal phase to look at calcium soap formation. This research gives huge promise to the Irish cheese industry, who have long been battling against the tides of medical practitioners and health bodies suggesting we reduce our consumption of full-fat dairy products. It also opens up the possibility of entering new markets who might not normally consume cheese, but might if it's perceived to have more health benefits.